We're going to make our way into Pigeon Pose by coming onto our knees, taking our right leg forward, and then bringing that right foot towards the left hand, pointing the toes. With those toes pointed, we'll sit up nice and tall, squaring our pelvis to the front of the mat. And exhale, walking the hands forward, holding in our forward fold of our pigeon. Trying to keep the pelvis square to the front of the mat with deeply pointed toes. So plantar flexion of the toes, top of the shin, and back foot are down on the floor. There is a deep lift way below the belly button of the muscles that stop your stream of pee. You're actively softening the front body, the rib cage, the front ribs, the sternum, the breastbone, widening the collarbone, plugging the shoulders down the back, puffing the shoulder blades and back ribs up to create even more release in the front body, while also maintaining the lift of the lower pelvic floor, and that's an internal lift on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. Breathe with me here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure those toes are actively pointing. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, walking the hands back by the hips, pushing back onto the knees, switching to your left leg forward, bringing that left foot towards the right hand, pointed toes, sitting up tall, walking the hands by the hips, plugging the shoulders down the spine, widening the collarbone, pulling the shoulder blades together, softening the sternum, breastbone, and front ribs back, puffing the shoulder blades and back ribs back, bracing the abs, walking the hands forward, finding that fold, maintaining that deep pointed position of the toes. Breathe with me here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2. Inhale, pelvis grounds down. Exhale, inner thighs pull you deeper into the posture. Inhale, low belly is in. We lift up on the muscles that stop our stream of pee. Exhale, we fog a mirror as we let that air out. Inhale, belly button to spine. Find that lift of the lower pelvic floor. Exhale, soften the front body, puddling the chest down towards the floor. On your next inhale, walk your hands back up by the hips. Push yourself back onto your knees. Bring your wrist under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Inhale, arching your back. Hold it here. Exhale that air out, holding your cow pose. Inhale, rounding into cat pose. Exhale, arching into cow. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, arching. Inhale, find a neutral pelvis, step one foot back and then the other, holding plank for 20, 19, 18. Brace your abs. Just 17 more seconds on the clock. Puff the shoulder blades up. Widen the collarbone, plug the shoulders down, pull the belly in deeply towards the spine. Lift up way below the belly button on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. Counting you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees and the tops of the feet. Sit your tailbone back on your heels. Child's pose. Hold it here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, pelvis grounds down, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, inner thighs pull back, 2, 3, 4. Walking your child's pose to the right, holding here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heavying that left butt cheek down onto the left heel in your child's pose, twisted to the right. Keep breathing. Inhale, pelvis grounds down, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, inner thighs pull back, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, pelvis grounds down. Exhale, inner thighs pull back. Walk your way back to center. Come back into your plank, puffing your shoulder blades up, holding that plank for 20 seconds. We've started the clock. Make sure your hands are right under your shoulders and your elbows are soft. You're plugging your shoulders down towards your heels while widening the collarbone and softening the sternum, the breastbone, and the front ribs towards the back ribs, puffing the shoulder blades and back ribs up. Counting you down, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees, moving into child's pose. Walking this time to the left, heavying the right butt cheek down onto the heels. Breathe with me here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last breath here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale back to center. Wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. Stepping back into your plank pose, holding that plank pose, 20 seconds on the clock. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Make sure the butt's not in the air. This isn't down dog. This is long as a board, like a plank. Push-up prep position. Plug the shoulders down. Soften the sternum, the breastbone, and the front ribs in towards the back body. Puff those shoulder blades and back ribs up towards the ceiling. Plug the shoulders down. Lower the knees slowly. And sit back in a regular child's pose. Hold it here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, pelvis grounds down, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, inner thighs pull you deeper into the pose. Inhale, pelvis grounds down. Exhale, inner thighs pull you deeper into the pose. Inhale, rising up on your knees. From here, we will step our hands forward a foot from all fours position. Tuck the toes under, send the hips back so we have down dog. Bend the knees, inhale. Slowly walking the hands back to the feet, bracing the abs, and rounding up for a slow count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turning to face me, stepping onto our right foot with our left foot coming to our calf for tree pose, floating the arms overhead in shoulder flexion, finding our balance here. Soften the facial muscles. Inhale, 1, breathe. Exhale, 1, neutral pelvis, no rounding or arching in the pelvis. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2, square your hips to me. Inhale, 3. Exhale, traveling to our left, now onto our left foot parallel, bringing the right foot to the calf. Arms in shoulder flexion. Shoulders plug down the spine, pulling the shoulder blades together, pulling the belly in towards the spine, lifting up on the muscles that stop our stream of pee. Lower the arms, travel to the right again. Find tree pose, foot on the inner calf. Inhale, 1, breathe. Exhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 3. And final time, step through space, find it, hold it. Inhale, 1. Exhale, 1. Soften the sternum inward. Inhale, 2. Puff the shoulder blades back. Exhale, 2. Inhale, square the pelvis to the wall in front of you. And exhale, let's release that. Coming over to a wall for some stretches, taking our dominant arm to a high V and twisting away from it. Keeping a micro bend in the elbow, stepping the inside leg back for a calf stretch. Keeping the pelvis pressing forward as the back leg's heel drives towards the floor to stretch out the outer calf, our gastrocnemius. Twisting the torso away from the arm on the wall without pushing the front ribs out, thinking rather about them softening in towards the back ribs. Imagining hands on the shoulder blades, puffing your shoulder blades and back ribs towards those imaginary hands. So puffing them back, pulling the belly in towards the spine, lifting up internally on those muscles that stop your stream of pee, fog of mirror. As you slowly turn to face the wall, switching the arm on the wall and the leg, setting yourself up, finding that anterior delt, the front of the shoulder stretch, and then the outer calf, the gastrocnemius stretch. Make sure that the heel's driving down as the pelvis drives forward. Put on your backpack of cement, meaning do not lean forward. And in an effort to not lean forward and have the torso upright, don't push the rib cage out. So soften the front ribs in towards the back ribs. Widening the collarbone, plugging the shoulders down towards the floor, lifting the chin, keeping the gaze higher than eye level. Breathe with me here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more breath here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, we're going to slowly turn to face the wall and come out of that stretch. Great work. Moving into a squat series, we'll roll our mat up for Malasana. We'll begin with our heels on this. Now, if you have flexible calves and you can do this comfortably without any back or knee discomfort, without a mat under your heels, by all means do that. But this is a great modification if you're experiencing knee discomfort or you're experiencing low back discomfort. I do want to show you a sumo squat, which is a much higher squat. We don't go as low, and it's a little safer for those of us who have knee or back issues. So you can always come into this pose. For everybody else, let's make our way into Malasana, pushing the elbows into the inner thighs and the inner thighs into the elbows, feeling that oppositional pressure. Pulling the belly in way below the belly button and lifting up on the muscles that stop our stream of pee. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Standing up without locking the knees. Holding, resting with the knees soft for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sitting back, holding again for 20 seconds. So we're moving in and out of Malasana every 20 seconds, building that strength. Try to not have too much forward lean. Remember that backpack of cement. Puff your shoulder blades back, your back ribs back. Just another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand on up with soft knees. Rest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brace your abs. Exhale back down into Malasana. 20 seconds on the clock. Focus on your form here. All your metatarsals, all your toes, your heels are heavy on the floor. Low belly is in towards the spine. Active lift of the muscles that stop your stream of pee. Soften the sternum and the breastbone and the front ribs in. Widen the collarbone. Plug the shoulders down. Counting you down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Brace the abs. Slowly rise up. Rest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final set. Take it down. Hold it down. Breathe with me here. 20 seconds on the clock. As you're breathing, watch out for rounding your pelvis under, but rather pull the belly in and actively lift up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee, neutralizing the pelvis. So we're not arching it, but we're not tucking it under. We're finding that happy medium. Soften the sternum and the breastbone and the ribs inward, counting you down. 3, 2, 1. Rising up. Hold it up. Rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we can unroll the mat. Give you a second to do that. And then once you've done that, come over to the wall, kick your right heel to your butt. Breathe with me here. 6 breaths. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Toes are pointed. We inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll revisit this. Release that for now. Switch sides. 3 breaths here. Since these are long breaths, inhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale out the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5. Soften your sternum and your breastbone inward. No spraying the ribcage forwards. Plug the shoulders down. Widen your collarbone. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Active lift in and up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. From here, we're going to step to the top of our mat. Take a forward fold over the legs. Inhale here. Exhale, stepping back into plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, bending the knees softly and sending the pelvis up into downward facing dog. From down dog, we're going to lower onto our forearms. with bent knees and our hips high, reaching for the ceiling. We're going to inhale, bracing our abs. We're going to pulse forward for 20, 19, and you can lift your chin, 18, 17, to engage those underactive neck flexors. 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees, child's pose, resting. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, pelvis grounds down, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, inner thighs pull you deeper into the pose. Coming back onto all fours, stepping your hands forward a foot, lowering onto the forearms, tucking the toes under, with bent knees, sending the pelvis up, dolphin prep, forearm prep, neutral pelvis, no rounding the pelvis under and no arching. Puff the shoulder blades back. Really think about puffing the shoulder blades back and softening the front ribs in towards the back ribs as you pulse for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, just 10 more seconds. Keep breathing, inhaling, and exhaling. Beautiful. One more. And let's slowly lower those knees down, pushing back into a child's pose. 3 breaths here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last breath here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, rise up on the knees. Hands forward, tuck the toes, walk the hands to your feet. Bend the knees. Slowly round up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step to the center of the mat. Extend your right toes to me. They're at 12 o'clock. We're going to take them to 3 o'clock, moving into Warrior 3, creating a parallel shape with our entire body, except the standing leg, to the floor, pointed toes. The more you point the toes of the lifted leg, the less heavy that leg will feel. Arms by your side, and then open those arms out to a T. Holding for 20 seconds here. Breathe with me. I've already started the clock. Make sure your supporting knee is soft. Your abs are in. You're lifting in and up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. And let's come out of that. Extend your left toes to 12 o'clock. Take them to 9 o'clock. Just 3 breaths in Warrior 3 with the arms in the T. Breathe with me. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you breathe, think about the back puffing up towards the ceiling, the shoulders plugging down, the supporting knee staying soft, equal pressure between the inner and outer edge of the foot. Rise up, turn to face me, right toes at 12, take them to 3, find Warrior 3, find the balance immediately. Hold, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last breath here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn around to face me. Left toes to 12. Take them to 9. Find the balance immediately. That's part of the exercise, moving into Warrior 3. Palms facing in towards the body. Open them out, keeping the wrists slightly below the shoulders, elbows soft. Pointed toes. Shoulders plugged down, chin lifted. Puff the shoulder blades up. Widen the collarbone with the ribs, the front ribs reaching for the back ribs. Chin lifted, neck flexors, the front of the neck engaged. Beautiful. Let's come out of that. Coming over to the wall, finding your dancer's pose once more. Holding, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more breath on this side. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly release. Turning around, taking it to the other side, pointed toes. Hold the outer ankle. Driving the thigh back as you softly bend the supporting knee. Square the pelvis to the wall in front of you. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Lift up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. Plug the shoulders down. Soften the sternum in towards the back body. Puff the shoulder blades back towards the wall behind you. Beautiful. Releasing that. Great work. We'll make our way to the top of the mat, moving into Warrior One. I'm going to step my left foot back, imagining my right foot is at 12 o'clock. I'm going to externally rotate my left leg, making sure that the heel and all sides of the feet are on the floor, so my heel isn't popped up. And the toes are at around 9:30-ish, those left toes. I'm going to deeply bend my front knee, my right leg, like I was doing a regular lunge. My back leg will remain straight. I'll get a nice stretch in the calf, in the hip flexor. I'm going to take my arms overhead. We'll be here for 20 seconds before we switch sides. Make sure before you switch sides, you make that back foot parallel by turning the leg in the hip socket, and then you step the leg in. That's just for your knees' safety. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the foot in, bring the leg in parallel from the hip socket, step it in, switch sides. Setting up, you can start in a lunge, then externally rotate the back leg. Those right toes will now be at 232-ish. And your front knee is bent. You're squaring the pelvis to the front of the mat. Your arms are in shoulder flexion, shoulders plugged down the back, low belly in towards the spine, lifting up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. Breathing here. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Take your hands to your hips. Turn and face me. Circle your head to the right. Stretching the neck. Circle your head to the left. Tilt the head to the right. Hold it here. You can take the same hand, assisting the stretch, breathing into the scalenes, opening up the side of the neck, feeling free to turn it down on the diagonal or up on the diagonal, whatever feels like it's giving you some release. Inhale, bring yourself back to center and release that, switching sides. Turn that head, breathe into that. Hold it here. Inhale. And exhale. Turn it up or down on the diagonal. Inhale. And exhale. And one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Turning back to the top of the mat. Feet hip distance apart. Right leg forward. Step the left leg back into a lunge. This time opening your pelvis to the side for Warrior Two. Opening the arms out to the side in a T. Turning the head over the front leg. Over your right leg. Low belly is firm. Back leg is straight. Front leg is at a right angle. 20 seconds on the clock. We're breathing here. To go to the other side, we'll turn our toes to face one another. Arms will stay in a T. And then we'll turn our left toes, creating a clock with them at 12. And taking the right toes to 232-ish. Some people, depending on flexibility, could be 3-ish. And turning the head over the front arm. Lifting the chin, widening the collarbone, softening the sternum inward. Putting on our backpacks of cement so there's no forward lean. Beautiful. Holding for 5. Staying low in that Warrior Two position. Don't straighten that front leg. Turn the toes to face me, coming to the first side again. Setting up. Using your low abs, lifting up through your center. Breathe here. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Turn to face me. Soft bend in the knees. Go back to the second side. Final set here. 20-second hold. Make sure you're breathing. Getting lower and lower into that Warrior Two position. Breathing here. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, pelvis grounds down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, inner thighs pulled back. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, pelvis grounds down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, inner thighs pulled back. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, turn the toes to face me. Heel toe your way in to the center of your mat. And from here, we'll step to the bottom of our mat to work on eagle pose, traveling in the sagittal plane forward and back. Let's all start with our hands in a T. Now I'm going to turn and face you and show you what the legs are doing, and then I'm going to turn profile to you and we'll do it together. So when I step forward onto my left leg, I'm going to cross my right knee on top of my left, trying to wrap the toes around to the inner edge of my calf. My arms will stay in a T, and I'm going to sit low into this position, opening up the hips, strengthening our butt muscles. Join me in our eagle posture with T arms, with the wrist below the shoulders. Stepping forward onto the left foot, crossing the right leg over, wrapping the toes around the calf of your left leg, sitting low, lifting up through your center, softening the sternum, the breastbone, and the front ribs inward, widening the collarbone, standing up. The leg that was just crossed, we'll step forward onto it, finding our balance, crossing the left leg over, sitting back, lifting up through our center to keep our pelvis square to the wall in front of us. Puff the shoulder blades and back ribs back, plug the shoulders down, lift the chin, widen the collarbone, keep the gaze soft, stand up. The leg that was crossed will step backwards through space onto, crossing the other leg over, wrapping it around. 3 breaths here. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 3, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. The leg that's crossed, step backwards onto it, find the balance, cross the leg over, sitting back, pointed toes, arms in a T, relax your sternum, lift your chin, relax your jaw, your facial muscles, the eyes in the sockets. Breathe with me here. And let's come out of that. We're now going to we'll make our way actually to the top of the mat, taking a forward fold, stepping back into a plank. Once you're in your plank, you can lower yourself onto your chest. Now you stay on your chest. I'm just going to turn and show you the hands. So my right arm is going to come to a right angle, and my left hand is going to come by my chest. Lying on our stomachs prone. Those are the arms. Make sure the elbow's in the same plane with the shoulder. Turn your head towards the hand by the chest. And then we're going to spiral the same side of the body's leg as the hand by the chest, up and around, pointing the toes, working on the flexibility in the front of the shoulder and the chest and our hip flexors. Don't lift your head. Keep the shoulders plugged down. Breathe with me here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. We inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly make your way to the other side, switching sides, setting up, hand by the chest, spiraling around. Hold it here. Plug the shoulders down. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more breath here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spiraling out very slowly, pulling our mat over to the wall. We'll come onto all fours for our handstand work. With our heels, our toes tucked under and our heels against the wall, we'll walk our hands forward a foot. And then we'll lift our hips, coming into our down dog position, keeping the neck relaxed, bracing the abs, walking the feet up the wall into our handstand. We'll lift our right leg, holding for 20 seconds here, pointed toes. We've started the clock. Make sure you're breathing. Doing excellent work. Taking your time here. for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg, switch legs, take the other leg up, hold for 20 seconds. Make sure your low belly is in. You're puffing the shoulder blades back, back ribs back, plugging the shoulders up towards that foot that's lifted in the air. Low belly is in towards the spine. You're actively lifting in and up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee, counting you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll walk the legs back down the wall, bending the knees, bracing the abs, taking our knees as wide as the mat and sitting back into a child's pose. Rest with me here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We inhale, sitting the pelvis heavy on the heels, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more breath here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great work.